I noticed the daubs of paint that are on your jeans and on your shirt, and was that self-inflicted or by accident?
If you're going to paint something seriously, you got to get paint on yourself. And that's where this came from. It was an accident, actually.
Does it get through to your underwear?
I wear diapers. Didn't I tell you about that? I'm glad you didn't even know about the new product I've created. They're called, well, potty poopers, actually. The name is in the clear. Can you believe it? I own potty poopers for panties or diapers. And that's where I'm going to go from here. From fine art to potty poopers.
My name is Elaine, but you can also call me Bulldog. That's my nickname because people think I'm so determined.
Hi, it's me, Dorothy Dale Kloss, in my working clothes when I was 85, back in 2009, when I entered the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's oldest living working showgirl. And here I am now, 3 years later, at the age of 88, and I'm still the world's oldest living working showgirl. Still being here. I mean, you know, what's the alternative?
No matter what you do, it can't be too bad, that's for sure. Because people are laughing at you, or they get out of your way. Because I'm tall, I'm 5 feet minus a ½ inch. So, you know, you just dwell and you just plunge. You just keep on going, that's all. Like I drove up to my daughter's and I drove back. 11 hours I drove. I left my daughter's house at 5:45 in the morning, got here at 4:30, and people asked me, all alone? And I don't know how to answer that because it only takes one person to drive the car. I find that very unusual, and people are so afraid. I have friends who have never been on the freeway, will not drive on the freeway, and I think that's a safer place to be.
The best thing about being 80 is very few people can snip at you and tell you you're really not old enough to know better.
I've always had energy. I mean, it has, I don't have as much as I had maybe when I was 87.
I feel very young. In fact, I was so surprised that when my hair, all the color came out of it and I looked blondish and now it's grayish, I think, boy, I'm a different person. You know, I always wanted to be a redhead, and my husband said, only if it's all over. And I said, no way. So I decided to let the gray come out.
Physically, I stay active by thinking I'm 60 years old. That's when I was really active, chasing women and all that kind of stuff. Between marriages, I might add, clearly, between marriages.
Oh, that word passion. I love passion. And I have a passion, first of all, for living. I mean, because if you had passion and you weren't here, I mean, it wouldn't do you much good, would it?
My passion is, I'm still here. That was Elaine Stritch said that at one time, and I thought that was very good. Because both my brothers have passed away, and my husband has passed away, and so I'm still here. I love it.
For the last 2 years, my greatest passion has been creating and writing a wonderful book. I never thought in a million years that I would be able to complete it and have it published, which it will be very shortly, and it's called I'm Not in Kansas Anymore, Love Dorothy. And here I am now, and it's completed, and so get out there and buy it while it's hot.
For fun, I do what I'm doing right now. I talk about Don Cracky. That's about it.
I have fun every day. I mean, first of all, you know, I mean, a little vodka couldn't hurt, and it doesn't. And we go on, my partner and friend, Ken and I, we go out all the time. We go to all the great restaurants here, and we go to movies. We keep up on everything. We like to go up to LA once in a while and see the new shows that are coming out. Then we come back and refreshed. And the one thing I do love about going back up to LA is that they have a Nordstrom's. Do you hear us, Nordstrom?
Doing for others, that's a lot of fun. Because you do it when you want to. You don't have to rely on anyone else. You just do it.
I think the closing night when I left the Follies was one of the most remarkable evenings for me that I have ever had. At the very end of the show, I got a standing ovation. And you know, in show business, you hold on to it. It's like a hole-in-one for a golfer.
What accomplishment in all of those things in 80-odd years that I'm the most proud of are my 4 children. That's a stock answer most 80-year-olds give. And they go to grandchildren and great-grandchildren. But beyond that, I really do like the idea of the kids. 4 of them out of my first marriage, they came out very well, thank you.